Yo, what up? It's your man Dan. Now return. Some more Demon Slayer ranked matches. And today, not only can you hear the game, but we're using Giyu with the Tanjiro assist, the water Tanjiro. Fighting water Tanjiro, the Shinobu assist. So this is the last video from the day one matches that I had. There was no reason to get by that, but I'm interested to see how much different it looks. Not to say that I've gotten like super good, more so I understand the game. I had some really good matches with Gunshot yesterday. So when he uses Shinobu, I can tell why she has to take more damage, honestly, because he hasn't learned everything she can do, but what he does with her, you can tell, is like much more than other people know, and it's really annoying to fight against. Oh, I didn't get that counter off. But yeah, so Giyu is a pretty good character. He's probably one of the better characters in the game. Like, if you had to rank them, he might be like top 5. So, boom, he got this parry right here. So whenever he gets this parry, he gets a blue combo, which is pretty much the longest combo you can get. Probably the most damage you'll be able to do as well, depending on how much meter you had. And Giyu does a lot of damage if you know how to, if you know the right order to use moves in. Not to mention, he has the good old water wheel, where he can pretty much close the distance at just about this range, maybe. Got 2 parries there. Figure why not. Boom, water wheel. And as Troy showed me, you can do a lot of things off that water wheel. So yeah, I think he used one of the better characters. His neutral triangle, which is constant flux, that move's really good too. Pretty good as an assist as well. It's not as reliable as other assists, but I mean, it's still pretty good. Lately, I prefer either using Nezuko, Inosuke, or Shinobu as assists. I started using the Shinobu assist yesterday. I actually like it. Oh, this is going to be big damage. Which, unfortunately, like I just mentioned, Shinobu takes more damage than everybody else. I'm not sure. Nah, she takes more damage than Hinokami Tanjiro. He's right after her, or rather right before her. Like, she takes the most damage, and I think he takes the most damage right after her. But Shinobu's really solid, man. So a lot of things Gunshot was doing. This is probably the only time I forced Shinobu other than fighting Gunshot. Yeah, I don't remember seeing Shinobu in any other video. She's dead. Oh, she had escaped. Oh, probably didn't see it from all that water that was on the screen. Alright. Oh, so I don't know if you read One Piece. I would hope you did. But in the event that you do, I'm going to just say, shout out to that boy Killer. Well, that was a nice reset. Yeah, shout out to that boy Killer, man. Oh, shout out to that boy Killer. He really held it down. Oh, that was a hard read. It don't always work out, unfortunately. Oof. So I watched a Globku video today on how to build combos in this game. It's actually really interesting. Learned a lot from the video. Like, the point that I got from it is I wasn't too far off from it anyway, but to prioritize your combos just in a different way, you know, and definitely try to get as creative as you can. Oh, this is about it. I feel like you have to be quiet when he's looking into the screen, especially if this is gonna kill. I feel like you have to be quiet because he's just like no emotion on his face. It's Gunshot's favorite super. It's always interesting when they have a ending screen. But yeah, in the event that you plan on watching One Piece and you haven't watched it yet, I won't say anything about it. But if you've been reading it, you know. Standing still for that long is interesting. Yeah, shout out to that boy Killer. So a lot of people that I've been fighting who use Zenitsu play this way, where they do a lot of just jump, sidestep, and stand-in sidestep. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like that's probably how you have to move around with him, because his movements are pretty quick, but they leave him open if he fucks up, and his sidestep is really good. Oh, that was nice. That's something else that I've been seeing more lately. I've been watching videos of this game. I see a lot of people switch into their supports, or more so into the other character, after things like charge attacks, throws, special moves. I don't do that too often because I use the assist like it's an assist. Like, you know, I like to have it there. But I'm considering it. I don't know. I feel like you could play that way. You don't have to. I feel like using your character as an assist and always having him there is pretty strong too. But I guess it depends on the combination of characters that I'm using. A lot of button press going on here. Shout out to the Tanjiro assist. So I think the Tanjiro assist is good if you want damage, because that's pretty much the best thing he's got going for him. He hits with that waterfall and that shit's gonna hurt a lot. Oof. Alright, Tanjiro keeping there. Yep. So waterfall is always good because it puts a lot of shit on the screen. It's more than one hit. There are better things, but I like a good waterfall every now and then. So lately, I'm honestly thinking that as far as like my main in this game might be Sabito. Like, I don't know, he's just the character that I feel most comfortable with. And not because he's the only character that I've been using, just like I like him the most. Fits me, you know? I'm definitely going to enter the tournament with him. I was thinking of maybe having a secondary. I wasn't sure. If I did have a secondary, it might be Tanjiro, because I really like Tanjiro too. So maybe. I'm definitely going into Wasabi, so that's just going to be tough. Or go ahead, catch your breath. Totally fine with just standing still. I got mad health. Oh. I think that was the first time that somebody had actually caught me with the parry. I had caught Gunshot with the parry yesterday, and that was the first time that I had caught someone with the parry, honestly. And then of course, in true Gunshot fashion, he caught me with the parry not too long after. I was just like, oh, okay, of course. Typical Gunshot. Oof. Whoa, man. Having that parry is really nice. Oof. He didn't have to push block there. This should be good. Oh, it's not there. Oh. It doesn't have any meter. So this is going to be too bad. That was a hard read. It did not work out. As these things, you know, sometimes that happens. Oh, damn. He wanted to make sure I died. Even though he could have killed me with literally anything. I can understand this, though. Sometimes I feel this way as well. Yeah, Troy has said that this game is prettier than Storm. I gotta agree. What makes it prettier than Storm is just because, like, you can't really see these effects when they fight in the manga, because it's just like you kind of wondering, are these things really happening? Like, is fire really coming out of their sword? Like, is water really coming out of his sword? You know, it's not clear whether or not it's really happening. But in this game, it's actually happening, and it's happening in the way that we would imagine that it was happening. That's what makes it like so pretty for me. It's just like, all right, so they are doing this shit for real. Like, damn, this game brings it to life like perfectly. So that's definitely my take on it. Oh, blocking this. Okay, got rid of that assist. Yeah, so of course, as you see here, you definitely don't want to be using dash cancels in the combo unless you're going for a reset, but not to extend it because it's not really worth it. Kind of using the same amount of resources for nothing. Dash doesn't do any damage. But of course, that's from playing Storm. Oh, shout out to the water wheel. Oh. Oh. There'll be no grabs here. Damn, ran right into that. So the water wheel is interesting because you can't always tell if it's still active. Because sometimes it'll whiff and you can just like run right through it. But other times it'll whiff and you'll run into it. Like the way it looks, I'm not used to it yet. Especially since there's what, 3 different waterfalls in this game? Yeah, it's Tanjiro, Sabito, and Urokodaki. And Urokodaki's waterfall is just going to knock you down and do mad damage. And it's a double hit, which is always nice. Especially if you're close. And you can make people take both hits. I don't know, I think Urokodaki's a pretty good assist as well. I think it's going to, he's one of those assists that people will probably start using as the game develops. Because that always happens. Especially when we play the game. There's going to be a time where somebody's just like using a random assist. And it's going to be like, man, I wonder why he's using that character as an assist. And then going to be dogging with that shit. And it's going to be like, I see why this nigga's using that assist now. That always happens. This what makes things interesting, though. But yeah, I like Giyu a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna use him too often, but he's a cool ass character, man. Alright, funny enough, I'd almost forgot. So I definitely think I finally got everybody nailed down for the pillars. Playing Demon Slayer got me thinking about it again. I'm just like, I wonder who we all are amongst the pillars. I think I got it figured out. I'm not too sure. I was having trouble with figuring out who Troy was because it was difficult to decide whether he was the wind pillar or the stone pillar. But then I thought, well, maybe like younger Troy would have been the wind pillar, but older Troy, you know, older Troy is definitely stone pillar. So I would say Troy's stone pillar. True would have to be either the sound pillar or honestly the flame pillar. Matter of fact, yeah, I think True would be a bit more Rengoku. Freedom would have to be Tokito. No question about that. That's the mist pillar. Gunshot would be the insect pillar, Shinobu. Malcolm. Damn, I had I'm forgetting someone from Malcolm. Hold on. Who am I forgetting? Why am I forgetting this? Shit. Is it a girl that I'm forgetting? Damn. I really forgot. No, I didn't say that Malcolm was a girl. You know what? I'm gonna get back to that. Damn.